Okay, today's video, how about we splurge a little? You're now officially retired. No more punching clocks, no more endless Monday meetings. And no more pretending to enjoy Karen's homemade casserole at office potlucks. You've got your freedom, but here's the million-dollar question. What now? Sure, you could just sit at home and reorganize the garage, but why not do something bold? Why not treat yourself to a vacation abroad? Not just any vacation, but one that doubles as a test drive for retirement living. Because let's face it, before you make the leap of living overseas full-time, you should see if the lifestyle actually works for you. So today, we're counting down 10 amazing international destinations perfect for a retirement-style vacation. Think of it as your try before you buy. We'll cover the cost of vacation rentals, activities, community vibe, weather, and yes, healthcare access, because peace of mind matters. And one quick reminder, whenever you travel abroad, especially in retirement, things don't always go as planned. Delayed flights, medical surprises, or even lost luggage. That's why a solid travel insurance plan, like the one from Ecta, can be a lifesaver, affordable and designed to keep you covered no matter where you're exploring. Keep that in mind as we go through the list. We have a lot to cover. Let's get started. You want Europe's charm without draining your savings faster than a Vegas slot machine. Check out this first one. 1. Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon is the ultimate mix of old-world beauty and modern comforts. Picture cobblestone streets, pastel buildings, and ocean views. All wrapped in a city that's surprisingly affordable compared to Paris or Rome. The Portuguese capital has this magical quality where every neighborhood feels like a different movie set. Alfama's narrow streets echo with fado music at night. Bairro Alto buzzes with energy and tiny bars tucked into centuries-old buildings. And the LX factory. It's like someone turned an industrial space into an artist's playground. Vacation rentals, around $80 $120 per night for a well-located apartment. Stay longer, and monthly rates can drop to $1,200 $1,800 for places that would cost triple that in major European cities. Activities, tram rides through historic neighborhoods, day trips to Sintra's fairy tale castles, and seafood feasts along the Tagus River. Don't miss the pastel de nata hunt. Every local has an opinion on who makes the best custard tarts. Community and weather, expat-friendly, mild Mediterranean climate. English widely spoken in tourist areas and among younger locals. Healthcare, high quality, with private clinics offering services at a fraction of US costs. Many doctors trained internationally and speak excellent English. Lisbon is where you sip wine on a terrace overlooking red-tiled rooftops, watch a fado performance that gives you chills, and think, yeah, I could get used to this. Next location, ever dreamed of living like royalty on a budget fit for peasants? 2. Chiang Mai, Thailand. Thailand's northern city, Chiang Mai, is an expat darling for good reason. It's cheap, cultural, and calm, making it an ideal retirement test drive. This isn't the party Thailand you see in movies. Chiang Mai moves at a gentler pace. Monks in saffron robes walk through morning markets. Ancient temples sit next to modern cafes. And the surrounding mountains create this sense of peaceful isolation from the rest of the world. Vacation rentals, gorgeous short-term rentals, start around $25 $50 a night. Monthly stays in modern condos with pools often cost less than $600. Activities, night markets where you'll eat the best food of your life for $2. Buddhist temples that make you question everything, elephant sanctuaries, and cooking classes where you'll learn why Thai food tastes different here. Community and weather, big retiree and digital nomad scene. Incredibly friendly locals. tropical climate with a cool season that's actually cool. Healthcare, world-class hospitals at prices so low you'll double-check the bill to make sure they didn't miss a zero. We're talking specialist consultations for $30 and procedures that cost thousands in the US for hundreds here. And here's the kicker, for less than what you'd pay for a week in Florida, you could live here for a whole month, and live well. You want beach, culture, and sangria, without choosing just one. If yes, this next one is for you. 3. Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona is the kind of place where you can spend your mornings wandering through Gaudi's surreal architecture, your afternoons on the Mediterranean coast, and your evenings eating tapas until you question your waistband. This city doesn't just have personality, it has multiple personalities. Barcelona is medieval and mysterious. Eixample Barcelona is Art Nouveau and elegant. Barcelona is beautiful and relaxed. Barcelona is bohemian and local. Vacation rentals, around $100, $160 per night in central neighborhoods. Extended stays can bring monthly costs down to $1,500, $2,500. Depending on how close you want to be to the action. Activities, Sagrada Familia that's been under construction for over 140 years. Gothic quarter strolls where every turn reveals another architectural surprise, beaches where locals actually swim, and wine tours through Catalonia's incredible countryside. Community and weather, cosmopolitan, vibrant expat scene. Warm Mediterranean climate with actual seasons that don't involve snow. Healthcare, Spain's healthcare system is one of the best in Europe, both public and private. Emergency care is excellent, and prescription costs are dramatically lower than US prices. Barcelona is for retirees who want it all, culture that stimulates your brain, beaches that relax your soul, and energy that keeps you feeling young. This next one, forget what you've seen on Netflix, this city reinvented itself. 4. Medellin, Colombia. Once infamous, Medellin is now known as the city of eternal spring thanks to its perfect year-round climate. It's affordable, safe in most areas, and packed with energy that makes you forget you're technically retired. The transformation is real. What was once considered dangerous is now a thriving metropolis with innovative urban planning, incredible art, scenes, and some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. Vacation rentals, $40, $70 a night for modern apartments in safe neighborhoods. Monthly furnished places in upscale areas like El Pobledo run $800, $1,400. Activities, cable cars that give you mountain views over the entire valley, botanical gardens that feel like tropical paradise, day trips to coffee farms where you'll understand why Colombian coffee has a reputation. Community and weather, large expat base, centered around El Pobledo. Incredibly welcoming locals who are proud of their city's transformation. Spring-like weather year-round, think 70 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit every single day. Healthcare, ranked highly in Latin America with affordable private options. Dental tourism is huge here, people fly in just for procedures that cost 80% less than US prices. It's a place to test if you're ready for a vibrant, Latin-inspired retirement lifestyle where salsa music drifts from windows and every meal feels like a celebration. If you want to live in a postcard that also speaks English, this next place is best for you. 5. Valletta, Malta. This Mediterranean island packs history, sunshine, and charm into one tiny package. Malta is like someone took the best parts of Italy and Greece, made it an English-speaking country, and threw in some of the clearest water you've ever seen. Vacation rentals, around $90, $140 a night for apartments with sea views. Extended stays bring monthly costs to $1,200, $2,000 for places with terraces overlooking harbors. Activities, seaside walks along fortress walls built by knights, Game of Thrones filming locations you can actually visit, historic forts that tell stories of epic battles, and boat trips to hidden lagoons. Community and weather. English is an official language alongside Maltese, friendly locals who wave hello on the street. Hot summers perfect for beach life and mild winters ideal for exploration. Healthcare, ranked among the world's best healthcare systems, easily accessible, and affordable private care for anything you need. Malta is where old stone streets meet crystal clear waters, retirement paradise in vacation form, where every sunset looks like someone adjusted the saturation settings on reality. Do you want sunsets so good they'll make you forget about Netflix? This next location is the perfect to visit. 6. Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Puerto Vallarta is a longtime expat haven that's figured out the perfect formula: affordability meets safety meets natural beauty meets vibrant culture. This isn't just another beach town. The Malecon boardwalk comes alive every evening with street performers, families, and couples watching sunsets that actually stop traffic. The cobblestone old town feels authentically Mexican while the hotel zone offers modern conveniences. Vacation rentals, $60 $100 per night near the beach. With monthly rentals in great neighborhoods running $1,000 $1,800. Activities, whale watching from December to March, art walks through galleries showcasing local talent, snorkeling in hidden coves, and nightlife on the Malecon where mariachi bands compete with ocean waves. Community and weather. Large US and Canadian expat community that's welcoming but not overwhelming, tropical weather that's hot but breezy, with a rainy season that's actually refreshing. Healthcare, private clinics are top-notch and very affordable. Many procedures cost 60 to 70% less than US prices. And some American retirees actually fly here specifically for medical care. Plus, it's just a short flight from the US, so you can vacation test retirement without a long-haul flight or major jet lag adjustment. This next one is my favorite. If you wanted to rent a villa with a pool, for less than your cable bill back home, then this next vacation spot is for you. 7. Bali, Indonesia. Bali has long been a favorite of travelers and retirees looking for beauty on a budget that seems almost too good to be true. The island has this spiritual quality that's hard to explain. Maybe it's the temples tucked into rice terraces. Maybe it's the way locals start each day with offerings to the gods. Or maybe it's just impossible to stay stressed when you're watching sunrise over volcanoes from your infinity pool. Vacation rentals, villas with private pools can start at $40 $70 a night. Monthly villa rentals in areas like Canggu or Sano run $800 $1,500. For places that would cost $10,000 plus in California. Activities, rice terrace walks that look like something from another planet, beaches with black volcanic sand. Yoga retreats that might actually change your life. And temple tours where you'll learn about a completely different way of seeing the world. Community and weather, huge expat and nomad scene, especially around Canggu and Ubud, tropical climate with wet and dry seasons. Slower pace of life that forces you to relax whether you want to or not. Healthcare, decent in bigger cities like Denpasar, but travel insurance is a must here. Unexpected emergencies can be pricey, and medical evacuation to Singapore or Australia isn't cheap. Bali is magical, but it's also a good reminder why comprehensive travel insurance matters. Volcanoes don't check your schedule, and neither do tropical storms. If you want castles, cobblestones, and beer cheaper than water, check out this next one. 8. Prague, Czech Republic. Prague is Europe's fairy tale city that somehow remains affordable while other European capitals price out normal humans. Walking through Prague feels like time travel. The old town square looks exactly like it did 500 years ago. Prague, castle dominates the skyline like something from a Disney movie. And the Charles Bridge at sunrise, with its statues emerging from morning mist, is pure magic. Vacation rentals, around $70 $120 per night in the historic center. With monthly stays averaging $1,200 $2,200 for apartments that overlook centuries-old architecture. Activities, Charles Bridge walks where street musicians provide the soundtrack to your morning coffee, medieval squares where Christmas markets make December feel magical. Brewery tours where you'll discover that Czech beer culture is basically a religion. Community and weather, growing expat community of retirees and remote workers. 4-season climate that actually has distinct seasons, not just hot and slightly less hot. Healthcare, excellent public and private systems, English-speaking doctors common in private clinics, and prescription costs that will make you wonder why American drugs cost so much. Prague is proof that living, or even vacationing, in a storybook doesn't have to cost a fortune. And if you want skyscrapers, culture, and street food, all in one place, add this next one should be in your list. 9. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur is the perfect mix of modern city conveniences and Southeast Asian flavor, where you can shop in malls that put American shopping centers to shame, then walk 5 minutes to hawker stalls serving food that costs $2 and tastes better than anything you'll find in a $50 restaurant back home. Vacation rentals, $50 $90 a night for high-rise apartments with infinity pools and gym access. Monthly rates often drop to $700 $1,200 for places with amenities that would cost $4,000 plus in major US cities. Activities, Petronas Towers that were once the world's tallest buildings. Batu Caves where monkeys photobomb your spiritual moments. Hawker stalls with incredible food representing every Asian cuisine imaginable. Community and weather, multicultural melting pot with friendly expat groups, hot and humid tropical climate. English widely spoken due to British colonial history. Healthcare, excellent hospitals at very low costs, often used for medical tourism by people from more expensive countries. It's affordable, exciting, and ideal for testing urban retirement life abroad without sacrificing modern conveniences. We saved the best for last. If you want to live in a seaside fortress straight out of Game of Thrones, then this last one is the perfect vacation spot for you. 10. Split, Croatia. Split offers Adriatic beauty without the high prices of Italy or France. The entire old town is built inside and around a Roman emperor's palace. You're literally living in history. Vacation rentals, around $60 $110 per night for apartments that might have 1,700-year-old walls. Monthly stays run $900 $1,600 for places where you wake up to see views and go to sleep to the sound of waves. Activities, Roman ruins where you can touch stones placed by people who lived 2,000 years ago. Island hopping to places with water so clear you can see the bottom 30 feet down, Mediterranean beaches that don't require crowds. Community and weather, moderate expat presence that's growing but not overwhelming, warm summers perfect for beach life, mild winters ideal for exploring without sweating. Healthcare, affordable, solid EU healthcare system with private options that won't break the bank. It's where ancient history, crystal clear seas, and European affordability collide, a great test run for a coastal retirement dream that doesn't require learning a completely foreign language. There you have it. And remember, whether you're exploring Thailand's temples, Portugal's cobblestones, or Mexico's beaches, things can happen. That's why travel insurance from Ecta is such a smart companion. It's affordable, easy, and gives you peace of mind so your only worry is whether to order another cocktail. Here's the thing, retirement isn't just about stopping work, it's about starting life. These destinations give you the chance to vacation test what retirement abroad might feel like. Maybe you'll fall in love with a city and decide to stay. Maybe you'll learn you're more of a 2-week adventure type. Either way, you'll come home with memories, not regrets. So, where would you vacation test your retirement? Comment it down. Like and subscribe if you liked the video. Thanks for watching.